got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the New York Mets and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. And stepping in, Albert Almora. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 4, Albert Almora.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Lifted in the air to center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out. So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's set, and the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially.
But we'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. And now Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Fouled off. So 1-1 home. Back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one away. So bases are empty with one out now. And in to bat next is Luis Robert. Now here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Syndergaard. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Luis Robert becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Yasmani Grandal stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. J.D. Davis becomes the first out of the inning. The pitch. Michael Conforto stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. 0-1 count and the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 is strike two swinging. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball four. Next, here is Pete Alonso. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Alonso is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside ball three.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. Oh, he has some trouble with it. So runners at first and second here with one away. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Out in front of it, strike one. No score here as we play inning number two. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Now to the plate, here is James McCann. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Conforto on second. Alonso on at first with 2 down. Sent on the ground out to second. First, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Now here's the pitch. Wind up and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
3-2 now. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. First pitch on its way. Eloy Jimenez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Bases are empty, one man out. Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. Davis has got it. And there are two away now. Next up, Jose Abreu. Trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Now here's the first offering. The 1-0.
No strike. No, that's down.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a two-out base runner. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit. So now to the plate, Yermin Mercedes. Liner towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. And he fouls this one off. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. At the plate now is Albert Almora, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First offering.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next up for New York, Jeff McNeil. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Jeff McNeil is out number 2 here in the third inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. Full count now, 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. 2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. J.D. Davis the next at bat. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First delivery to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Lindor at second. Smith at first. 2 out in the inning. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Abreu, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Adam Eaton. Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. The next 0-2. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. On his way to second is Eaton. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the White Sox are off and running now with a leadoff triple.
Up next to the White Sox, the center fielder.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll get it into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in will be Tim Anderson. Struck out in his first at-bat. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Here's the ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line. And this will stay fair. Home run. At the plate, Emo Jimenez. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be Michael Conforto as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to bat, Pete Alonso. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is offered out of the zone and missed.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Digging in next, Kevin Pillar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and he pops him up. Anderson into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So the next to bat will be James McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The bouncer to the left side. Anderson scoops it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Scooped up, and that's out number 1. Stepping up is Yoan Moncada as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First offering on its way. Line drive base hit. To the plate now, Yerman Mercedes, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He singled in his first AB. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Next to stand in is Nick Madrigal. First pitch of the AB now.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Adam Eaton digging in next. First pitch on its way.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Almora. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Jeff McNeil. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he takes ball 1. Change up low, 2-0. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. McNeil, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Francisco Lindor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Dominic Smith started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. The batter will be Luis Robert.
Leading up for the White Sox, the center fielder.
Now the first pitch.
Robert.
Hit hard to short. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And now here is Yasmani Grandal, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And a ball 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Fouled off. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jose Abreu would be next. And that's finally over for a strike. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And now in the box, J.D. Davis. He grounded out last time up.
The third baseman, J.D.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First offering. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
0-2 once more.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Stepping in next, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu. And that misses, ball 1. And he fouls this one off. So 1-1 home. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. 1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Popped him up. Lindor into shallow center. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Ready now for the White Sox, Yermin Mercedes. It was a walk in his last trip. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Into the box now, Nick Madrigal, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. In now is Adam Eaton. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. So now into the box is Kevin Pillar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Cody Hoyer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next up is James McCann. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Luis Robert. Here's the first pitch to him. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Pilar comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. And the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Flew out last time up.
Anderson.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now a swinging bunt. A payoff pitch one more time. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. 1 out, nobody on. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. So 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. Aaron Luke is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York.
First delivery to him. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0 and 2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hard sinker misses. 2 and 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Davis is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He bounced out last time up. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The next 1-2 pitch. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Next to hit is Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Another 0-2 home. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Stepping in once again is Pete Alonso. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. The Mets down to their final strike. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Metropolitans here this evening.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world.